It looks like the Walt Disney Company is going to take another big L following the L they just took with The Little Mermaid. The upcoming Pixar film Elemental is expected to have the worst opening weekend in Pixar's history. So we've got some predictions coming in from Variety. The outlet reports the film is tracking to have a $35 million opening weekend. Box office tracking website Box Office Pro predicted back in May the film would gross anywhere between $28 million and $39 million in its opening weekend and go on to gross between $89 million and $155 million in its entire theatrical run at the domestic box office. It does seem to be trending upward from that original prediction from Box Office Pro, because they more recently predicted the film would have an opening weekend between $31 million and $41 million. Still not enough. And even if you do look at that, and they actually specifically claim it would earn $33 million, but even if you look at that $41 million number, that still means it would be the worst opening weekend for a Pixar film. Let's look at some of those numbers of previous Pixar films. According to the numbers, the three Pixar films with the worst opening weekend box offices are Toy Story back in 1995 with $29.1 million, Onward with $39.1 million, and The Good Dinosaur with $39.1 million. However, you have to factor in inflation. That Toy Story opening weekend actually comes to a gross of $58.1 million. The Onward's opening weekend comes in at $45.9 million, and The Good Dinosaur's opening weekend comes in at $50.2 million. So it's likely that this is going to be a massive, massive bomb. The Hollywood Reporter notes that most Pixar films, quote, are believed to cost around $200 million to produce. So if we take that as maybe the starting budget for this Elemental film, that means that the film has to gross around $500 million just to break even using a 2.5 times factor. It would need to make around $600 million if you use a 3 times factor, grossing just $41 million. Even if you take Box Office Pro's high end, there's absolutely no way that the film is going to do that unless it has absolutely massive audience internationally, and it doesn't look like that is going to happen. So this film looks like it's just going to be another big L at the box office for the Walt Disney Company and Pixar.